Well, good morning.
I'm doing the
There's
wave.
Jacob wave. I was just going. I saw it up.
What if I start going like this?
You know what? It does match the background
And then,
because when
like-
Mike's got it going like this. Oh, and we do a little dabbers.
Of course.
Well, today is Tuesday, August 24th. I almost said Monday because it was a long weekend for me. And Labor Day weekend's coming up.
It is.
And
Another
No, a double oh. You know why?
Pourquoi?
School's back. School's back. So long, Dante. Get on the bus. It's
See,
awesome.
I feel we would have a very different perspective on that. Me as the child, you know, the baby of on TV.
Of course.
When I hear
the
school, I
millennial.
was like, but at the same time, they haven't gone in so long. I'm sure they are.
They're dying.
Yeah.
And September's a time for renewal, fresh things, new things. Fall's coming out. So I always love September, October. They're my two favorites.
Wake me up when September ends.
Wake me up. Good song, Green Day. Okay, quickly before we throw it to Craig, we have two very special announcements. Oh my gosh. My bestie, Tristan Tremblay, is 15 today. And I know he's watching. And here's some
Happy
beautiful
birthday.
pictures. Check out these pictures with this little... These are beautiful pictures.
How
Remy
adorable.
and Tristan. And look at Tristan. He is so sweet. Now, Tristan, I know you're probably excited that school's starting. You are such a good little grandson to Giselle and Mike, our producer, Mike
Who are they?
Chakowski. That's all right. And you know what? We had to start off the show and wish you happy birthday because you are just simply too important to wait to the social media section.
True.
Too important. So, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
From me, your bestie.
And me, some random guy.
Oh yeah, and from your grandfather, and from Jacob. So
Thank you. Okay, first of all, I should be above Mike.
Happy birthday, Tristan.
there's your grandpa saying happy birthday, and yes, you should. Also, Dan Gray had a little bit of a thing to go to. I know that he was traveling up and down Highway 17 with his brother to get some apple fritters, but didn't bring any back. However, he did invite me. So
That is an outrage.
He did invite me and the family, but we couldn't go. So
Drink my
I hope you had fun. But we're going to show some pictures he saw of the snowbirds yesterday. And I don't know if you remember, they were saying that they were making this national trip across Canada.
That's cool.
Yeah, in honor of the pilot who died last year. Her initiative was to fly over as many cities as she can during COVID when it came out to let you know, hey, we're here and we're thinking of you. And they have decided to continue that tradition on and carry out all these flyovers. So yes, this is where Dan was yesterday. Some beautiful clear pictures, Dan, so we appreciate that.
Dan takes awesome photos.
He's
quite talented
Yeah,
as a
he
photographer.
does. I think he should take pictures of us.
Well, we do have pictures of us though on that brand new promo
We
introducing
do.
the whole team. But speaking of the team,
Yes.
do you know who's a part of the team?
Well, Heidi's, but she's not here. But how
Our
about that
weather
amazing
specialist. Craig. So Craig, what's going on with the weather today?
Well, here we are, the final full week of August, and we're still seeing some pretty warm temperatures. We're going to see around 27 degrees today. It's going to feel like 35 because we do have some humidity in the area. So, but don't get used to it because we're going to see a big change come by Thursday. But right now, where are we going, Mike? Are we going to go to radar? We're going to show you the radar and show you that we have a system off to our west that is heading our way for later on tonight. Actually, probably closer to about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we can expect to see some showers or maybe even some thunderstorms roll in advance of a cold front. And that cold front is going to make a big change in our weather come Thursday. I'll get to that in the 3-day forecast. Right now, let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast for today. Not looking all that bad. Once we get rid of the fog and the overcast skies, it's going to leave us with mainly sunny skies, very warm temperatures at 27 degrees, feeling like 35 by this afternoon, and that carries over into our evening with just some clouds filling in during the evening, but staying very warm. And then we start seeing some active weather head our way overnight and into our day Wednesday, but I'll get to that in the full 3-day forecast coming up. Right now, let's send it back to Jacob and Colette.
Thank you, Craig.
I don't know. I saw the red light. I panicked. Okay. Well, thanks, Craig, for that weather update there. I'm going to say it.
Say it.
And I will say, you're saying nice weather, Craig. 27 is too warm.
Okay, I can't even deal with that comment. You know that I love the heat and the humidity, right?
Yeah, but like, I sweat. So
well, I'm sorry, Jacob, but you're just
you should be sorry.
Everybody's like, you want to start? It's so hot out. It's so hot. I'm turning the air conditioning on. Well, the weather AC is going to be coming on in the next 2 or 3 months. So why don't you just wait for that and let the people who enjoy the heat move on?
I will say it's perfect weather for car shows.
It is perfect weather for car shows.
One of
Did
the
you go
signs
to
of
one?
summer. Soon, actually. There's going to be a show in Sault Ste. Marie on Thursday.
On Thursday, and why don't you tell everybody about those details?
So there will be a car show at Scott's Coffee on Thursday,
Oh,
which
get
is
out.
cool, from 6 to 8 o'clock. They actually do a cars and coffee every Thursday. For anyone who's looking to take, whether it's a newer modified car, it's a classic, or you just want to go hang out with some cool car people. So
Yeah.
that is something going on at the show coming up this week. There will be, I believe, 2 awards, if I remember correctly. So one for cleanest ride and one for best in show. So if anyone's around,
that's a good
feel free
idea.
to go over. Again, even if you don't have a car to put in yourself, it is also a great way to get out there and get in the community. And again, it's outdoors, so it's
Yeah.
something that's safe to do.
Yeah.
I know we're all looking for something to do, at least I am.
Oh, for sure.
Going a bit crazy.
Maybe we could go in
Bit
for apple
crazy.
fritters if Dan let everybody know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And hi to Ryan. His brother's here, so I hope you guys are having a blast. Okay, and don't worry, Heidi is back on Thursday. She is vacationing at the moment and having a great time. So hi, Heidi. I know you're watching us on your vacay.
Of course.
Listen, I was going to start off with a story with regards to a single vehicle accident, but something just popped up on our site, and it's regards to sudden death investigation that's ongoing. So I apologize for looking down at my phone, but I just wanted to get this out there. Yesterday afternoon, police, fire, and ambulance attended to a business on Pym Street. Sioux Online has been able to confirm that our newsroom stating someone passed away at the Canadian Motel. According to our According to our tipster, a woman was seen with a syringe and in foil in her hand, while another was frantically screaming a male had died at the location. Sioux Online reached out to Sioux Police Services, who can confirm they conducted a sudden investigation at that location. Stay with us, and we'll have that story for the rest of the day. I know Dan will be working on that. So,
That's always sad, though, when you hear something like that.
oh, it's brutal. Remember there was a time maybe a month and a half ago where we were just like, every day there seemed to seem a murder or something extremely out of character for an action to happen in Sault Ste. Marie, and fires and stuff like that. So it's been kind of quiet. So it's just upsetting that, it's upsetting. Let's just put it that way. So why don't you move on to something's for sale?
Yeah, something is for sale. Craig has been all over this story.
He has been.
So thank you, Craig. He's not just a weather specialist. Apparently, he's going to be a foodie.
No.
Because it's looking like Mulio's
exactly.
is closed. It is closed.
Way to
Just
go,
to
Craig.
clarify that. So the restaurant has now been placed up for sale. Sioux Online is the first one to get towards this. The downtown restaurant was told to before that was closing its doors temporary. Sioux Online heard from various sources about the situation that the closure was moved to permanent. We did try to reach out to the owner, however, he didn't reach out to us. Another media outlet reported that this was a false story.
Yeah, that's right.
But now, if you go by, you'll see that big for sale sign. So it's looking like the closure is now a thing for sure, as it being up for sale. I mean, someone else could obviously buy it and reopen it, but as of right now, that business is closed.
Oh, that's upsetting.
It is, because I mean, I'm not from the Sioux originally, but from what I've heard talking to people in this building and people in the community, that this was a real staple to the city.
Oh, have you've never eaten there?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic. The soup and everything is fantastic.
I
But
do like
it's a
soup.
sad story.
It is.
A very sad story. But thank you, Craig, for getting the latest
Yes,
and the
thank you,
greatest
Craig.
out. And he's also a political man, too, because he put some great interviews out with regards to, or articles about with regards to our local candidates. So I just want to end it with this before we go to commercial, that this week alone we've got Terry Sheehan and we have Casper, the PCP leader, in the studio for interviews a Wednesday and Thursday of this week, which would be a nice addition. And we're going to get Sunny and the NDP candidate Marie later than the following week. So we want to keep everybody up to date on what's going on in the election here in Sault Ste. Marie. But we have a lot more to talk than just election, because you know I'm a policy geek, right? You know. Anyways, when we come back, we're going to talk about a woman tossing needles at staff while fleeing local businesses with stolen goods. We are going to update you on a single vehicle car accident. And Jacob has all your sports that we're going to update you on that happened over the weekend, despite the Argos winning. We'll be right back.
Family owned and operated, AG Quinnell Well Drilling has been serving Sault Ste. Marie and surrounding area since 1968. For a free estimate, call 705-779-3909. AG Quinnell Well Drilling, available for all your water needs. 1944, 2nd Line West, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. A.G. Quinnell Well Drilling. Call 705-779-3909 for a free estimate today. First Local, supported by Tenaris Algoma Tubes. Kickstart your career. Tenaris is rapidly growing in Sault Ste. Marie and looking for individuals interested in rewarding production and technician roles. If you are ready for a progressive career opportunity with benefits in advanced manufacturing, then please send your resume to resumes@tenaris.com.
First Local, supported by The Refinery, the leader in women's fitness and transformations. 624 Wellington Street West in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Call 705-255-8895 for more information.
Welcome back to First Local. I was about to say 705 Sports there, and I didn't even do my wave. So, like, hello.
Two things in my head that went through. I was like, did he forget the name of the show? No, just kidding. And where's the wave?
But welcome back. Thank you for choosing Sue Online and On TV to start your mornings with.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with choosing us to start your morning with. Like, I mean, whether it's Colette and I, Heidi and I, Colette and Heidi, we got Craig giving us all your weather. Like, I mean, what's a better way to start your morning? And of course,
of
course,
that's what
you're double fisting.
I have to. There's the type
I'm
of morning.
just-
It was the type of morning.
Don't mock the rock, okay?
Do you even curl?
I used to. Not good at
I
it.
find this weird. You're a big hockey fan, but curling, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like sports.
Right. Sports.
But what I don't like
But when-
is people tossing needles at people.
Let's hear about it.
So, a woman was seen tossing needles at a local business on August 21st, where patrol officers charged Loretta at the 0100 block of Queen Street East. And she also approximately stole $24 without attempting to pay, of face masks.
Okay.
On August 20th, turns out
stole
she...
face masks.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. Just want to get this straight. Okay.
But it turns out she was there the day before. So on August 20th, she was also at the 0100 block of Queen Street, where she tried to take two sweaters valued at $150. Those are some nice sweaters. I don't even pay that much for my vest, and I'm not even stressed.
Well, that's what you stress. You don't stress? All right.
And they left without attempting to pay again. During this occurrence, staff observed stealing the items and followed her out of the store attempting to recover, and that's when she started to throw needles at the staff. Officers investigated both incidents and developed the grounds to believe that the accused was involved in both of them. A warrant was issued for their arrest. On the 21st, around 9 p.m., officers observed the accused walking around the Albert Street area, where they were able to pick the accused up. And she has been charged with theft under $5,000 and is scheduled to be in court for October 18th, 2021.
Oh, October 18th. You got some time for that one, eh?
But I mean, like, throwing, that's not just for
I
the
don't
fact
get
that
it.
the needle could injure you in general, but, you know, I feel bad for that staff because they don't even know what's in that needle, if anything.
And you
So-
know what, we did a story not too long ago too, Jacob, that with some lady was walking her dog in the park wearing flip-flops and it punctured her toe. So,
Sorry,
okay,
this is
sorry, are
my,
we interrupting Jacob? Well, hang on, he just got to answer the call here.
No,
Well,
it's just my alarm.
I
Sorry.
was going to say, now we need to know who it is. You're taking that
It's
phone
just
call.
my alarm. I do apologize. I'm normally in here at around 10, so usually this is when I'm like,
Slumberville. Okay. Well,
Yes, I am
welcome. Ready. Good morning, Jacob. And
sorry about that.
I feel like your alarm's a little too soft. I need something like, wake up, Colin.
No, I wake up jamming. Did you hear that beat? Come on.
I did.
You're like, do, 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 do.
All right. Well, I appreciate
Dabbing in my
it.
sleep.
Okay. All right. But as so long as you're good, we can go on with the show now. Is that
You know
okay?
what? Give me a minute. Okay, we're good.
Get some yoga. Okay, around 10:15 yesterday, we were alerted to a single vehicle accident in the center part of Sault Ste. Marie. This, upon arrival, they were able to see a vehicle which had traveled through multiple yards but had come to a rest against a hydro pole. Oh, we just wanted to sneak up.
Just
to
take a little nap.
Just a little nap. Multiple officers converged at the corner of Wawanosh and Elmwood. An ambulance was called, and the individual driving the car was unfortunately taken to the hospital. These are all the excuse me, got a tickle in my little throat. These are all the updates we have at the moment, but that's
Nice
a Camaro.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ooh, not that, any car. My little beater would still be upsetting if I hit a hydro pole.
But I always find it a little funny though when like it'll just say a vehicle and I'm like, that's clearly a Camaro.
Well, you're a car dude, so I mean, I know when I said, "Oh, that looks like a Chevy," you're like, "That is a Chevy Cruze 2006 4-wheel drive." You know everything.
If you
about
found a
it.
4-wheel drive Cruze, I'd be impressed.
Okay, I don't even know what that means. So anyway, go on. I digress.
Well, let me proceed with caution about an OPP investigation that ended up fatal with an ATV.
Oh, crap.
So on August 21st, 2021, shortly after 12:30, members from the East Algoma OPP, aka Ontario Provincial Police.
Oh, thank you for breaking that down.
I love breaking it down. Members of the paramedic responded to a collision involving an all-terrain vehicle on Campter Lake Road, which is approximately 48 kilometers north of Bruce Mines. Investigation revealed that the ATV was northbound on the road when it left the roadway to enter a ditch and collided with a tree. The driver, Alan McDonald, 71, from Sault Ste. Marie, was pronounced dead on the scene. A investigation is set to go underway, and they're also expected to do a post-mortem. However, we're not sure when, but obviously always sad when something like that happens.
Oh, awful. Super awful.
You wonder if maybe he was trying to avoid something quick,
I
or
don't know. Sometimes when you hear about these accidents and they're of a certain age or whatever, sometimes it's heart related, or I know there was one accident, the lady was just wavered off the road and it was due to a heart condition, but sad
always
story.
sad. Yeah.
All right, speaking of sad, let's get back to COVID. Now, locally, I'll start with local first, and then later on the show we'll talk about the provincial numbers. APH was reporting 2 new confirmed cases from right here in the Soo over the weekend. Details of the confirmed cases are as such. The cause of exposure is close contact for case number 417. Case number 418, also cause for exposure, was close contact. Again, just want to remind you that APH has all your updated numbers. I mean, yes, we are going up a little bit of a time. There was last week we had about eight active cases ongoing. So we'll continue to follow this. But yeah, international travel, it just explains unknown and close contact international travel. But I feel everyone is well versed on those 3
Really?
areas.
We've heard about COVID before. Are you sure?
Yes, we have. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Mr. Vaccinated fully, congratulations for that.
Thank you. And I guess since we got about a minute to break, why don't I quickly go over the Ontario numbers for COVID?
Okay. Oh, look at you just.
So Ontario yesterday reported 639 cases, and out of those, nearly 69% of them were unvaccinated out of those cases.
How much? 69?
69.
Oh.
Another 21% only had their first shot. And then there were also some that were just unknown. We're not sure if they were vaccinated or not vaccinated.
Okay.
So out of those 639, this included 124 in Toronto, 97 in Peel, 91 in York, 64 in Hamilton, 36 in Windsor, Essex, 32 in Middlesex, London, and 30 in Durham, 27 in Ottawa. I've noticed Peel, although it's a lot smaller in population than Toronto, they're almost neck and neck usually with the numbers.
Well, yes, and you know very well the population does. I don't know if it really signifies or addresses the actual number properly.
No.
I know that there's a lot of sharing of homes.
Well, yeah,
several
well,
family
especially
members in Brampton area.
But I mean, even down south in general, when you compare a price of a home in Brampton to Sault Ste. Marie, there's a reason why more and more people are living together. But do you know what else is great together?
What?
We are. Like, look at this, making her blush.
Jacob.
So, well, she blushes. We're going to go to a commercial break. Thank you to the sponsors of First Local, and we will be right back. I'm going to give you the wave goodbye since I didn't do it hello.
Just for a minute, then you're coming back.
First Local, supported by the Canadian Bush Plain Heritage Centre, where adventure takes off. First Local, supported by Gary Chervinsky, Exit Realty, Lake Superior. Buying a home is a big decision, so is choosing the right agent. Call Gary Chervinsky, broker at Exit Realty, Lake Superior, 705-257-5432.
When I found out I had cancer, it was the hardest day of my life. But life is bigger than cancer.
First Local, supported by United Way. Help make your community a better place. Show your local love and donate today.
Welcome back. It is First Local on Tuesday, not the Monday.
Don't even wave.
And you are here with Jacob and Colette this morning. Lucky you. Now, as you know, Jacob is our sports analyst, so we're going to hit up some Blue Jays. What else are we going to talk about?
Got some CFL, of course.
CFL.
There's been a lot going on in the Canadian Football League.
Yes.
Being as that's one of the major sports going on right now.
Absolutely. And I will say
Your
that...
Ticats haven't won a game
okay,
yet.
here we go. I knew he was going to get that in. Like, just so rude. It's also that magical time of year almost where all major sports play at the same time.
Yes.
CFL, NBA, NHL, NFL.
And don't forget about your university and college sports as well.
Yeah,
I had a chance to speak with someone from Algoma U last week about that, actually.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that very soon. But first, let me do my story, and then we'll get to you, okay? Jesus.
Okay, honey.
Jesus. Okay, the Sault Ste. Marie Horticultural Society invites the public to attend a dedication and renaming of the Forest Heights Community Garden in memory of Suzanne Hanna in recognition for her definite exceptional leadership, dedication, and support of many community initiatives. The ceremony will take place Monday, August the 30th, 1 week from today. Can you believe August is almost over, by the way?
I can, because it's my birthday.
It is. And he won't tell us.
It's the 29th, I've told you.
Oh, right,
like
sure.
10 times.
Oh, my little baby's growing up so fast. What are you, 18, 19?
I'm 44.
No, he's not. He's like
No,
26.
27. We'll be turning 27.
27, okay. The ceremony, like I said, will take place on Monday, August 30th at 11 a.m. at the Forest Heights Community Garden in the Pea Patch at the corner of Placid and Palace. And again, I will stress, have you ever been to the Pea Patch?
Yes.
Do you ever get lost in the Pea Patch?
Yes.
$100p. So $100p. That's hilarious. So if you need directions, check out your Google map. But yeah, attend that. Again, it's always nice that now we have these outdoor gatherings and we have some more community relationships going on. And I think this is a beautiful thing. And this wonderful woman did so much for the city. Let's give back and then
100%.
attend that. So that's it. What else local? What else local news do you got?
Oh, you took my local story there.
I did.
But that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, what?
Or unless unless maybe there's two gardens.
No, there isn't. I gave you the wrong one.
You know what? But that's okay.
Okay. Well, then let's
See, I'm
pretend
wearing a
that
vest, right? So, like, am I going to stress? If you're stressing at home, I want you to do. Find if you don't have a vest, get a shirt, cut the sleeves off. You'll feel better.
I don't even know why you say that all the time.
You know what? I don't know.
I don't either, but I think it's funny. Okay, well, what else you got? We have a lackadaisical morning right now. It's
We can talk about what's going on in the Jays.
Bring it, baby.
Oh.
Okay, but still, I'm going to pose this question out there. So when we hit social media, we have some two-way communications with our beautiful viewers. I am extreme sports. I love sports. Love it. Absolutely love it. However, baseball just doesn't quite... I don't like it. And there's several reasons why I don't. But one of the reasons, and I know you know this already, I brought this point up. Why do the coaches dress like they're going to sub in for the game? Why are you wearing a uniform? Why are you wearing a pair of cleats? You're not subbing in.
Maybe they are.
I'm not done. I'm not done. Any other sport with a coach, they're dressed to their finery. Ever watch soccer?
Football's not.
Beautiful.
Football coaches, they usually wear, a lot of times they'll just wear like a golf shirt.
Are they wearing gear? Are they wearing pads?
You want to see a football coach in like full helmet?
No.
Actually, that kind of.
I want to see a baseball coach dressed like a baseball coach and not like a player. Why does he do that?
I don't know.
Right, exactly. And I need an answer. Okay, let's do into Blue Jays, I guess. I mean, if anybody knows, let me know because I think it's ridiculous.
Let me know. But we'll start with the Toronto Blue Jays here.
All right.
Well, not start. We're already halfway through the show.
I'm just
in case you didn't know.
pretend to listen and drink my coffee.
Rude. But the Toronto Blue Jays have now announced, starting September the 13th, you will need to be either fully vaccinated or
Yes.
prove a negative test. Now, these can't be one of those take-home tests, apparently, from what I was reading off of Sportsnet. So, again, there's no explanation on what significant proof of the vaccine is. So that's still one that people are still going to be kind of wondering, well, what do I need to do to show proof?
Yeah.
But now, if you are not vaccinated, you will not be able to go to the game. The reason why the Jays are doing this, they're hoping, just like the other teams in especially Ontario, they want to get that 15,000 cap rip it off like a Band-Aid. They
like
just
a
want
Band-Aid,
to
yep.
get that done and over with, because they are saying, well, we need the revenue, but then the government's saying we need to keep everyone safe. So it's kind of that balance between it. And these are some highlights from the Jays' 2-1 victory last night, which the Jays are starting to hopefully start to get their game back after a bit of a losing streak. But this is an interesting one, and we've seen it now in the Argos. We've seen it, the Leafs. The Raptors will be the same, any Toronto Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment. The Winnipeg Jets also did this. The Calgary Stampeders, I believe, are about to do it. The Saskatchewan Roughriders are in talks with the government about the mandatory vaccine to enter the sporting venue. We know the Ontario Hockey League announced that a couple days ago, that you cannot go. They're not even doing the negative test route. They're just saying, if you're not vaccinated, bye-bye. So that does bring in the question, then, we already know too, we're seeing this with concerts venues. So are we going to start seeing this at pretty much all venues? If you're not vaccinated, you're not going.
I feel like, that's exactly what's going on. So the province won't mandate it, but local businesses, local sporting events, they're pushing that mandate, which they can.
They kind of have to, though, in the same point. If, let's say you run a business, and you are told you
what
can
kind
have...
of business? Let me get right into the role. What kind of business do I own?
You own the Blue Jays, since you love baseball so much.
I own the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Okay. So let's say you can have 15,000, you can have like 50% capacity if you don't mandate vaccines.
Right.
Or you mandate vaccines and you can have 100%.
It's good business.
What are you going to do?
It's good business.
People are blaming the venues themselves and the businesses. Their hands are tied. They're just trying to make money. I mean, not that Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment needs money, but at the same time, they're in a business to earn money. So this is something, when people are blaming the concert venues and the artists and the athletes and so on and so forth, their hands are kind of tied. And I don't blame the government to a certain extent either. I mean, I feel they're trying. These are very tricky times to try to figure out how to navigate with what you're going to do. And I look at this as they're seeing this as an opportunity to push the vaccines a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
And realistically, it is a lot safer if vaccinated people are going to these events versus unvaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, if you close it off to, if you don't do that, first of all, you're not going to fill your stadiums.
No.
And you're right, they do have a lot of money, the MLSC Sports, but
that's not the point.
But no, it's not the point. You know what I mean? You need to fill the seats. Look at all the sponsorship chance, all the crazy, unique ways where they had to sponsor by covering the stands, by doing that. There still wasn't people in the arena itself for vending and popcorn. Who doesn't like popcorn? And at the games, right? And hot dogs and beer.
And two, you're getting it where some people say they don't feel comfortable unless everyone's vaccinated.
Yeah, that's true too.
I heard that the Winnipeg Jets reported that when they did it, they said they talked to all their season ticket holders.
Yeah. And
they said that if they weren't, if a vaccine mandate wasn't in, then they wouldn't go to the game. But
all right,
don't go to a game now though. Stay with us.
Yeah.
But we got to go to a break.
Yeah, we do. When we come back, we're going to talk about indoor soccer registration is opened up. That's my sport, not baseball. Why do the coaches dress like they're going to play? I need to know. We'll be right back.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. First Local, supported by Aug24 Family and Community Services. Be an alternative care parent. A child needs you.
First Local, supported by Northern Safety and Training, locally owned and operated. Get your DZ training for only $2,000, tax included. Call 705-987-8460 for more information.
Cute.
Welcome back to First Local. Salutations and hello. Colette did find, actually, Kevin found the answer through social media.
Yeah.
So you know what? You're not taking the credit for that.
No, and I don't want to take the credit for it because I think the answer is bullshit.
But we will let you know why the coaches do wear their jerseys while they're playing. But I was saying this, I didn't get to wave to Craig. So, hi, Craig. Could you let me know what's going on with the weather today? Do I need to open up every window so I am not drenched in sweat? Please.
And thank you very much. And we are going to stay with some pretty warm temperatures for today and maybe into our day tomorrow before we start seeing another change come our way. We had a cold front come through on the weekend, kind of give us a really nice refreshing Sunday. Then we saw the temperatures build up again yesterday, and now this is the situation. We have a cold front here, but in advance of that cold front, we're seeing a blow up of storms and rain showers. That's heading our way for later on tonight, but for our day today, we're going to see mainly sunny skies, some very warm temperatures, and some humidity as well. We'll take a look at the radar. Really nothing showing up right now, but here's that system heading our way. We can expect this to move in sometime after 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to see some clouds fill in first, and then we're going to see the showers and thunderstorms come in overnight, and it's going to be the first initial shot of cooler air, and then we're really going to see some cooler air come in for Thursday and Friday. Let's take a look now at temperatures for today. 27 degrees, 28 in Wawa. So we're still seeing some pretty warm, decent temperatures. 28 in Timmins and 27 in Sudbury. A little cooler in Thunder Bay at 23, and that's the air that's coming our way for tomorrow. We'll take a look at the systems map for today. So here's the high pressure system that is pretty much giving us this these hot conditions for for over a week now. That's still sitting over to the southeast of the U.S., so we're still being influenced by that. But here's that cold front coming through later on tonight. We don't anticipate any severe weather from this front, but we are going to see some rain for sure. Going to give our grass some drinks tonight. Let's take a look at the forecast for the 3 days for today. Mainly sunny. We're going to see those clouds in and out, and we're going to see those fill in later on today. 27 for your temperature. It's going to feel closer to 35 though. 27 for your day tomorrow. So we're going to hold on to those warmer, more humid conditions for our day on Wednesday, as we see the showers kind of linger into the morning and then break off during the afternoon. For Thursday though, temperatures take a big dip. 22, could even be a little cooler than that come Friday, as some cooler, drier air comes in for the weekend, and also kind of sits around for the weekend too. We have some showers to tell you about there. We'll do that later. Right now, let's send it back to, I was going to say Heidi and Colette, but it's Jacob and Colette today.
Thank you, Craig. Awesome sauce. Beautiful weekend we had. I know that the temperatures were rising, but I thought it was beautiful.
It was gorgeous, though.
Really
I mean,
was.
Especially in a town like Sault Ste. Marie, go out and enjoy that waterfront while you can.
Yes, all the beautiful beaches that we have here, and hopefully I'm going to one next weekend.
Ooh, girl.
Ooh, you don't want to know. Hello. The moon. Did you capture the moon
That moon
last
was
night?
gorgeous.
It
You know
was
what?
beautiful.
I didn't capture it. I didn't have a big enough net.
I'm sorry. Okay. What are we going to talk about? Okay, let's talk about this. Well, first of all, Mark Jordan is a very special viewer with First Local. He also subs in sometimes when we need an extra person to help out with the news. He does a great job, so we want to thank him for what he's done in the past and what you're going to have to do in the future, by the way, Mark. And also, it is his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Canned applause, please. Canned applause. Maybe later, Mark Jordan. Anyways, happy birthday, Mark Jordan. We hope you have a great day, and you share it with my bestie, Tristan. So obviously, special people
Thought
are
I was your
born today.
bestie.
Oh, you are. But you're not till another couple days.
I'm just going to leave.
My brother's birthday's on Thursday, so that's an important one, too. August birthdays. Okay, what do you have for me next? What's next? Social media?
Or you had a soccer story, or do you want to go to social media? Or
No, we'll do the soccer story later. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to talk about the baseball story. So apparently, baseball coaches dress like they're going to play because they're delusional. Oh, no. Sorry. That's my inner thought. They are... it was once upon a time, the baseball coaches actually did, in fact, sub in as a player. But I will say the beginning again. Once upon a time.
But it's tradition. Tradition.
I'm sorry, I'm just not there.
Tradition.
Is it tradition to grab yourself down below and spit stuff out of your mouth too?
Yes.
'Cause that's real athletic. Okay, over to you. I have nothing good to say about baseball, so I should shut my mouth.
So we have some good old social media, and Steve, I haven't finished my coffee yet.
Okay.
So like, okay.
'Kay.
GTMA.
Okay, wait.
Good morning. No.
GT?
G-
Good Tuesday.
Good Tuesday morning, all. HYHAGTT Connect. No.
Hope you have.
a great Taco Tuesday.
There you go. Make us some
Look at that.
tacos.
Look at that. You know what? For that, Steve, bring me some tacos.
Absolutely.
Tacos at like 8:35 in the morning. Why not?
Why not? Why not? And one of our beautiful viewers, I was going to say Inaki. No, Inike. She sent me the recipe for a dinner with the kids for Netherlands.
Oh.
And because I don't know if you heard this story. I know you watch the show daily and you're very committed to watching the show. So you probably did hear that I'm still feeding the kids from parts of the world, right? Countries.
Yes.
So anyway, I appreciate that, and that is going to happen this week.
But yet you never feed me.
I will feed you. I'm sorry.
And then Giselle is coming in next with good morning. Happy 15th birthday. I'm assuming that's to Tristan. So
Good
happy
morning,
birthday.
Giselle. Happy birthday again, bestie.
Bradley says good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Steve Childs now says happy birthday. He put Kristen, but I'm assuming he means Tristan.
That's okay.
One more year, then you can drive. I think.
that's
and
right.
what's great. So Mike's got a truck. So like if you hit
Yes.
things,
And Grandpa will let
Doesn't
you use
matter.
this truck anytime you want, honey.
Don't give him any ideas.
well, you heard it here first. Grandpa Mike says you can use the
Yeah.
truck. So Mike, I'm gonna need it on Wednesday to pick up some cattle.
Yeah.
I don't know. First thing that came in my head.
What do you want,
Wait till
cattle?
after the show, you two. You know that, eh?
Well, Mark Jordan's also coming in, who's a top fan. So top of the morning to the
Yes,
top
top of the
fan.
morning to you.
He says good morning. We have Margaret saying good morning.
And that was a happy birthday, Mark, too.
So, Enika, am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay, Enika, good morning. She says good morning to everyone.
She's awesome.
Coffee and cookies. I mean, you know what? I have my coffee.
No, I'm
don't
missing
have
the
cookies.
I think you're going to have to send those over from the
Mike calls
Netherlands.
himself producer and doesn't produce cookies. What is this?
It's Mike's fault.
Happy birthday to everyone. Keep smiling. It's contagious. Well, thank you.
On Hundo P, it is. Oh, I'm so
That was
cool.
from Marcy. So
Is that
thank
cool?
you.
That I say Hundo P? Is that a millennial like? Ooh.
You know what? That's like a bit of a boomer, but it's okay. We'll get
Crap,
you there.
I thought it was being cool and hip.
We'll get you
I
there.
need my Heidi to do that.
And then Laura says, happy birthday to Mark. Lorna, my apologies.
That's okay, babe. That's okay.
And we have Chris saying, good morning, everyone. Today in 1976, actress Lisa Grubauer, I'm
Zsa.
probably pronouncing that wrong,
Jaja.
divorced her sixth husband.
Well, that's only 6.
You need 2 hands for that. Keep going, you're going to need the feet.
Man, when she signs a check, she has to turn it over. So many last names.
And Marcy also comes back with mental health is affecting everyone in the city needs to step up and do something.
Yeah, well,
instead of charging the most vulnerable.
That's that story that probably with the needle and, you know, and you're absolutely correct. So, yeah.
That's
Money needs to be put forward.
That is something that's definitely not just an issue in Sault Ste. Marie, but realistically not even an issue in Ontario or Canada. Mental health is an issue across the entire globe.
Yeah, and as you know, the pandemic, I think, just worsened things. A lot of people lost their jobs.
100%.
Worried about finances and stuff. So, very sad. But you are absolutely correct.
Then we have Michaela says happy birthday to Mark Jordan with some cake.
Oh, what kind of cake?
Okay, we always see cake here, but never cake here.
It's empty. Our desks are empty. Our desks are empty. Michaela's got another one, which she's saying.
Michaela also says polio wasn't extracted by just eradicated. Wow, I'm sorry.
It's hard
I have
to
not
read.
finised the coffee.
No, it's hard to read.
Eradicated by choosing the vaccine was eradicated because everyone who didn't get the vaccine died.
Okay.
I mean, obviously getting vaccinated is important, but we also have to remember there's some people who physically can't get vaccinated.
Yeah, and there are
there's
doctor's notes for that. If you remember, there's 2 members of the PC caucus that had till Thursday at 5 o'clock to get vaccinated or get out of caucus. And one of the caucus members, let's get my thoughts straight, did provide proof of why and how she can't get vaccinated, and there is a list. We did talk about this, and then I wonder what scenarios are exempt.
Well, because there's medical reasons. There's also religious reasons. So, I mean...
True.
Remember to try... I mean, I understand why people are frustrated.
Yeah.
But also try to remember there are reasons why some people cannot physically get vaccinated.
Yeah, for sure.
But on the other hand, the best way to eradicate... Got the word right this time. Look at that.
You had it right the first time, don't worry.
To get rid of a disease like COVID or polio or mumps or... Even way back in the early 1900s, we had the first flu epidemic when everyone was wearing masks. I remember seeing a picture at a CFL game where everyone was wearing masks.
Really?
So, I mean, a lot of this isn't new, right?
No, it's just new to our generation that has made a very big impact. All right, we're going to go back over to some social media because we're just blabbering. We're blabbering.
Well, that's everything that's coming up on my phone.
Oh, there's Marilyn Trumbull.
Says, good morning, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Sorry to look over there. That's where the screen is. We need a screen there.
I know.
But
get on
have
that,
have a good day to you as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, and thank you for the answer, or for that baseball coach thing. I just don't accept it. Yeah. Okay, it's tradition.
You did not do that.
Like I said, is it tradition to chew gum and grab yourself?
But grab yourself a coffee while we go to that commercial break. Again, thank you to the sponsors.
Exactly.
Tim Hortons isn't a sponsor though. Get that week out of get that out of here.
No.
Out of here. We'll be right back right after this commercial break.
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
Just once in a while, at parties and stuff. If that's what your kid says, they'll probably also tell you that it's not a big deal. But that's no reason not to talk about it. You could tell them that you think that's a good thing and that you're really happy they don't use it that often. Then ask them why. Maybe deep down they know it's bad. They just need your help realizing it. From there, it should be pretty easy to drop off the hint that their brain is still growing and that they shouldn't smoke pot. At least not until they're older.
Visit drugfreekidscanada.org for more tools to help start the conversation.
Rollers Bocce is now open, located downstairs at the Marconi. If you're new to bocce or love the game, Rollers is the place for you. Grab your friends and family and let the good times roll. Book your court today at rollersbocce.ca.
Welcome back to First Local. Salutations. Hello.
Salutations.
Salutations indeed, indeed. Indeed is also a website.
It is.
Oh, no,
but
my
we
phone
don't need
fell.
Indeed. That's a job searching program.
True. Well, some people might need a job.
No, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely.
Because we love spending our mornings and your mornings. We spend them together.
We do.
As a group.
We're very inclusive.
Don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay. But we'll do some sports locally.
You know what I could be doing?
Playing soccer?
Could be playing some soccer.
Why wouldn't you? It's the best sport ever.
I mean,
other than hockey. Right?
Debatable. But registration for the 2021-2022 Nhsc indoor soccer season is now open. Everything you need to know about the upcoming season can be found on their website. They're talking about how they hope you like the new website. If you have any questions, feel free to email them at, now we'll read this email off a couple times, so pardon the phone.
Okay.
And sorry, I just lost it. I literally just got this phone a couple of days ago, so I do apologize. I mean, it's an email, and the email is
the millennials do emails.
NHCSOCER@gmail.com. So NHCsoccer@gmail.com.
All right.
So if you want to register for the soccer, you have any questions about what's going on, also go to their website, which is nhsc.ca. A lot of C's.
Yes, and a lot of W's.
CC.
CC. Okay, I'm
CC, senor.
I'm little C. Okay, so
is that your rap name?
Yeah, it is actually. Short as C. Water is all of our business, and the government of Canada is trying to ensure that we all drink safe, clean water. It's a sour point for me, and in the residential areas, like why they don't have fresh water. It's
mind-blowing.
2021 people.
What else is mind-blowing that hasn't really been a major topic in the election?
Oh.
Like, you're not hearing really anyone talk about that on their platforms.
Yeah, and
that's a huge issue.
Yeah, promising fresh water instead of buying bottled water. Like, what the
or
heck is that all
cardboard
about? It's
water bottles,
2021.
as
This is stupid.
Trudeau said before.
Yeah, Trudeau did make this promise and did run that on his platform once upon a time. So buck up, Trudeau. Let's get this going. The city of Sault Ste. Marie specifically has partnered with the Lake Huron Collaborative's Dr. Elaine what a nice, Hone Tassoni, to lead a series of 8 community engagements to talk about this very issue. Maximum of 20 participants allowed per session due to COVID. Discussion with organizations run from August the 24th at 3 to 5. That is your first ones. There's also going to be a discussion with youth as well. So again, the discussion is around the city's Canada Water Agency Task Force is inviting Sioux residents, Indigenous communities, and organizations with the District of Algoma to share their perspectives for a water secure future for everyone. Well, my perspective is this shouldn't be a topic of conversation. This
Not
should have
in
been
2021.
corrected. It's absolutely embarrassing.
Like, we're not a third world country to say that we don't have clean drinking water for everyone. And I remember Yagmeet Singh talked about this a while ago, actually.
Yagmeet Singh's a great politician.
And he said that he's like, if this was a question about clean drinking water in Toronto, would you be asking about the budget?
No, you'd find the money in a reserve.
You find the money, and it's like, you need clean drinking water. That's an extremely dangerous situation. People are going to get extremely sick.
Well, they're forced to buy water bottles and spend that money. Who's reimbursing anybody's wallet for that?
And that also is bad for the environment, because then half the water bottles don't get recycled. Then they'll put out these campaigns, don't use water bottles. And it's like, well, okay, but like, give me an alternative that works.
Right.
Saying, well, travel an hour with your Brita filter is not an option.
Unrealistic. There was a story not too long ago as well, Jacob, that a family out of Thunder Bay was, they were evacuated from their home, the res, and they went into a hotel. And the little girl she was roughly Dante's age, so 9, 10, and they were at the an upstanding hotel. And the reporter says, how do you like having access to fresh water? She says, I won't drink the tap water. She's so mentally trained not to turn the water on to receive a drink that she's scared to drink it anywhere she goes. It's disgusting.
It is. It's something that really, we haven't fixed that. I mean, why haven't we fixed it, Colette?
You and I probably could fix it.
But we got to move on from that. But obviously do not apologize. Go get me some fries.
Oh, okay. Well, you can buy me fries for lunch.
I'm not buying anything. But let's talk about an assault with a weapon. On August 21st, officers of Patrol Services charged Olivia with assault with a weapon. Around 11:30, officers attended a residence at the 100 block of James Street after reports of a woman assaulted another woman. Upon arrival, officers began investigating and determined the accused attended the residence at James Street. At this time, the accused struck the victim in the face and attempted to hit them with a bottle, then left the area.
Oh my gosh.
Officers located the accused around 11:45 of that day, so again on August 21st, and she was arrested. She is charged with assault with a weapon, and she was released by the way of undertaking and is scheduled to appear in court on October 18th, 2021.
Thank you very much. So court's getting pushed back. It's like they're taking September off.
I think what's happening too, there's people who don't, they've been held back and it's on a delay, but we got to keep to our schedule.
Oh yes, we still have to hear from Craig one last time before the
One more time. We'll hear from Craig, but first we'll go to a break. Goodbye. Come back.
One more time.
First Local, supported by Rick Mooney, sales representative for Street City Realty. Sold, the sign you want, Rick the realtor you need.
Every day, people in crisis need someone to answer their call for help, to let them know they're not alone. Whenever people need someone, the Canadian Red Cross is there, on the phone lines and the front lines, around the world and here at home. But none of it would be possible without people just like you. No matter who you are, you have something to give. You can be that someone with the Canadian Red Cross. Learn more at redcross.ca/someone.
First Local, supported by Tammy Ovey, Are you looking for an agent who confidently knows the culture and community of Sault Ste. Marie? Call Tammy Ovey, 705-971-0171.
Welcome back to First Local with myself,
Look at the background.
herself, and yourself, because you're also here watching. But you know what? You know who else is here?
Who?
Craig is here. You can't forget Craig. So Craig, I get to wave.
Come on, Craig.
I really hope you wave back. And what's going on with the weather? Let's give us a recap on what's going on for today and the rest of the week.
Hi, Jason.
Yes.
We have a very nice day today, but before we get to that and the update, we'll show you a beautiful picture from Dan Gray, who was out last night taking the shots of the snowbirds at the airport, and just a beautiful shot. Look at that yellow sky. Isn't that beautiful? Let's take a look now at your day, your 12-hour forecast. We're looking pretty nice. We're going to lose the fog and the overcast skies, leave us with partly cloudy to mainly sunny conditions today. Going to build that heat up to about 27, going to feel closer to 35 degrees, but we do have a change coming for tomorrow into Thursday, and especially for Friday, as we see our temperatures dip well below seasonal for Friday. I will give you all those details coming up at 5 o'clock for News at Night, but it's not looking all that bad, so tune in then.
Be vaccinated. Welcome back. We were just discussing. Thank you, Craig, by the way. I apologize.
Yes, thank you, Craig.
Awesome job. And
I hear we're having some more beautiful weather.
Every weather prediction that Craig has had is like spot on. It's like, I think at 3:32 today it's going to rain. And I swear to God it happens.
And you'll look outside at 3:32. I'll go close my sunroof at 3:31.
Everybody counts on Craig here. So thank you, Craig. We appreciate that. One quick story with regards to the Mayor Provenzano suggesting vaccine policy discussion for the city. Other municipalities have implemented this, just the same as the PC Party and the Liberal Party implemented that everyone should be vaccinated. Toronto's city staff and council, so both, need to be vaccinated by the end of the month, I do believe. Well, Mayor Provenzano is considering the same option as well. So, following the announcements last week by Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, we were talking about Leaf games, Raptors games,
Argo games,
and then that other team that throws balls and scratches their. That they had made it mandatory. So in a retweet, other news organizations' stories are saying that Provenzano said he thinks that it is time for the city to consider a mandatory vaccine policy. Some feedback we've received from residents, all positive on this to this at that end. As of October 30th, all city staff will be required to have received their first and second doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. The city will comply with its human rights obligation and accommodate employees who are legally entitled to the accommodation. So it is unclear what is going to be suggested in Sault Ste. Marie. They have reached out to the city and mayor's office for clarification. And we're going to stay on that story and bring you the latest and the greatest.
But council isn't back in until September, so we're not going to hear a decision on that for just un petita. Just a little bit. In the club, just a little bit. I don't know if any. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm cool today.
Dude. But
okay, let's talk a little bit about your CFL now.
The Canadian Football League, we had a very busy week last week. So we'll start off with what happened. We already recapped some of it, but on Friday, we had the Lions versus the Elks. The Elks were looking for their first win of the season. They were able to get it, and that 21-16 victory,
good for them.
Getting their passing game going with Trevor Harris finally punching it in for a touchdown pass, his first one. Wilder, their running back, also had a great game. But now the Elks, they were hoping to push that momentum to their next game, but their next game has been postponed. 9 players have tested positive for COVID-19 on the team. So everything has been shut down for a week there.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wait and see what's going on there. There are reports that it's a mix of vaccinated and unvaccinated. There's no definitive number on that. So Elks fans, you're going to have to wait a little bit. But I can't wait to talk about this one because this is the Argos. This is the Alouettes first. I'm just getting excited. But we also had the Alouettes and the Stampeders. The Stampeders got their first win of the season without Bo Levi-Mitchell. For anyone who's a CFL fan, they know he is their veteran quarterback. Rookie quarterback Jake Mayer came in, threw an interception off his first 3 passes, so looked shaky at first, but after that, really started to play really well. And then after that, they were able to take that win. The Alouettes made it close. This game ended on the 1 yard line with the Alouettes just not able to punch in for another touchdown. So that was a 28-22 win for the Stampeders for their first of the year. Now I get to bug you.
I knew you were winning.
Now I get to bug you. The Toronto Argos beat the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and even me as an Argo fan, I was actually kind of surprised about this because the Blue Bombers are a very good team.
They blow.
But the Argos did a great job here, starting off in the first quarter, going up 13-0. Nick Arbuckle, their other quarterback, made his first start as an Argo, and he fumbled the ball 6 times, which that's a problem.
I'm sorry, how many times?
6.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it was, oh my gosh, I was having like many heart attacks every time he fumbled the ball.
That is rotten.
He did throw for over 300 yards and a touchdown. So he got the win, but that's the main thing for the Argos at their home opener. So congratulations on the Argos. I'm going to say that, Argo fan here, beating the Blue Bombers 30-23. Blue Bombers just could not get their offense and defense going, but to wrap up our week 3 recap, we have the Red Blacks versus the Rough Riders. I don't think anyone expected this game to go any other way. The Rough Riders are my prediction to win the Grey Cup this year.
Really? Oh,
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm still going to cheer for my Argos, and our bet still would go.
Yeah.
But the Rough Riders, they look dominating. The Red Blacks did a lot of things they liked by slowing down their offense, but at the end of the day, they just could not get the job done with the Rough Riders winning that game 23-10. And
awesome.
The Red Blacks did keep Fajardo, the best quarterback in the CFL, off the board with throwing touchdowns. Didn't get a single touchdown pass that game.
That's awesome.
So the Red Blacks did some things they liked. They just need to fix that offense. They've been the lowest scoring team in the league this year. Okay.
Well, sounds like they need to work on their offense. Rough Riders. That's always going through my head when you were saying that story. Good song. Okay, well, just so you know, Jacob and we have a bet with regards to his Toronto Argos.
Who are 2-1. Ticats are what, sorry?
And the Hamilton Ticats, my hometown.
0 wins.
Black and yellow.
Okay, was Khalifa.
Well, anyways.
Hey, you're black and yellow.
Oski wee wee, Oski wawa, Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Lose them all.
Raw. I don't like that. Okay, switching over to some other sports news, and then Tony Mancuso, I believe, has a comment that we should share. Raptors to open season on October 20th versus the Wizards, hopefully at the Toronto Scotiabank Arena, which we'll call the ACC. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I know.
It's like the Sky Dome in Rogers Centre. It's the Sky Dome, okay? So, yeah, we've got an article posted there. The Raptors will tip off on the 20th of October, and we are both big Raptors fans.
We are.
And guess what? The coaches wear suits and ties.
But they're going to have to do it, remember, without Kyle Lowry this year because he is now with the Miami Heat.
Worst kept secret in Toronto sports.
Yes.
Yes.
But, I mean, fingers crossed. Let's hope now with every other Toronto team playing here.
Yeah.
Let's hope that the Raptors get the green light.
Let's hope that Marner pulls up his skates a little bit better when the Leafs begin. But anyway, yes. I digress. Marner, maybe you had to get engaged to be over your hump. Work on your playoff game. Now, we have a Tony Mancuso, who is one of my favorites. Here we go. Tony, what is he saying? Good morning, everyone. Had a sleep. What is that?
Have a great day and stay safe. Oh, good morning, everyone.
Yes.
Had a sleep in morning today.
You did.
Have a great day and stay
okay.
safe, everyone. Why am I doing this? Have a great day.
I don't know.
Sleep
the
well,
best
everyone.
part is sleeping in, Tony. That's okay. You can catch us on YouTube. Which, on TV, Stu and Line's YouTube page. And you can watch us all the time.
And the show gets replayed in the evening, and you can rewatch it on Facebook. We don't leave you alone.
I know, we don't. Listen, Jacob's going to be back throughout the day with more sports. I'm coming back at you all day with more news. And weather specialist Craig Huckerby will be updating as the day goes on. And at 5 o'clock news, we'll have everything wrapping up. Thanks for joining us today. I just spit. Jacob will be back with me tomorrow. Thank you, Jacob. Have a great day, guys. Taco Tuesday!
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.